This is what I've been spending my day doing today, y'all. Bought fucking chocolate machine, then fruit, fucking cupcakes, a live screensaver, bought a fucking company shirt with her name on it. You know what I'm saying? I spent all day doing this shit, bro. Spent hella money. Hella money. Put fucking roses hanging from fucking blooms and shit, man. This is what I spent my day doing today. This is the plan. But, you know what I'm saying, shit happened tonight, and yeah, this is a total waste for no reason. All because of some stupid shit, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, what was the point for her, like? But I can say with this, I at least tried everything in my power, you know what I'm saying? And it sucked that it turned out this way, but it did, so I'm gonna just clean this all up, man.
Welcome back. This is an interesting one. I ain't gonna lie to you. This is a very interesting video, to say the least. But I want to see, actually, I want to hear what happened. So I did some digging, and of course I went and found the story time that he made on his TikTok page about his Valentine's night and what actually happened. So it's gonna be a crazy one, y'all. Crazy. I'm talking about, it's crazy. So sit back, relax, and tune in.
Everybody's asking about a story time, and fuck it, here we go. Long story short, if y'all want more details, you know, about us, at this point, I might as well make a fucking reality TV show and just give y'all the whole spiel. I'll do that, but let's just focus on Valentine's Day. So we didn't celebrate exactly on Valentine's Day. We celebrated like the 16th or whatever, but it was for Valentine's Day. But anyways, Valentine's Day. So I get this random idea to do all this cute shit in the hotel room where everybody's been doing, get an Airbnb, boom. And I run it by my baby mama, and, you know, she's supporting it, and her supporting it is what pushed me, like her, you know, pushing me to do it is what, like, really pushed me to do it. So, I go run and grab all of the stuff, and my BM helped me with my balloons and shit, and she helped me book the Airbnb. Boom, we booked. And then I go to the Airbnb, I go set up, boom. So from 9 o'clock in the morning to about 5, 6 o'clock in the evening, this is what I was doing all day, setting this whole place. So we come up with our times. I got dinner reservations reserved, everything good, right? So she comes over, we get in the same vehicle, and then we go to our dinner reservation. Dinner's cool, whatever. All right, after dinner, where she was just like, you know, let's kind of do something. So I'm a country club type of guy. I go to the country club and dance, right? So I said, boom, we go to the country club and dance, you know, because it was early. It was still like 8 o'clock. So I was like, let's go to the country club and dance for a little bit. Then we go back to the Airbnb and chill. Now, she doesn't know about the Airbnb, and I'm just kind of letting the mood set in, right? Wrong. So we get to the country club. First red flag is she started drinking. I'm not a drinker, okay? I'm high on life. I don't drink. So she was, you know, well, let's take a shot. Fine, took 2 shots with her downstairs. Boom. Now we go upstairs. This is where, oh boy. So upstairs, same thing. We dancing in the crowd with her. She want to take shots, but at this point I'm off of drinking. I mean, I think I take 1 shot, but I'm off of drinking because, again, I don't like to drink. I'm not a drinker. You know what I'm saying? It was just for the moment, right? So I stopped drinking after about 2 or 3 shots. Well, then this motherfucker decides she's not done, right? So then I start peeping, you know, she talking to these guys or whatever, and she on her phone. And I'm not dumb. I know what's going on. They exchanging information, whatever. I don't say nothing. So at this point, I just sit back and start watching. Like, I'm dancing, but I'm watching. And so then she going from this guy to that guy or whatever. So I'm just like, hey, like, bro, what's up? Like, hey, let's go home. Like, let's just go ahead and go home. We already been here an hour. I already see where she going. Let's just go home. I was just going to let this shit go. And she said, oh, no, I'm working. So this is the type of work she does or whatever. You know, that bottle girl promotion, nightlife type of work, whatever. So then from there, she's like, oh, I'm working real quick trying to get clients. And I'm just like, so this is what you do for work? All right, bet. I'm going to sit back and watch. Y'all. So as I watch her go from guy to guy, whatever, she taking all these drinks, these shots, whatever. I mean, I'm just cool. I'm just letting it happen, bro. Because at this point, it's like, this was our night. And you took this from us. So I'm going to let you take it. This is too long. I'm going to just do a part 2 of this. Alright, so at this point, she's going from guy to guy, whatever. She's saying she's doing it for work. So I'm peeping scene, right? Well, then, I know that was that. But I kid y'all not, this was about, we got there about 9. This is 10, just at 10 o'clock, and this is already how the shit is going. I'm ready to go. She said no, boom. So now it's about 10:30, 11 of the same shit, and by 11 o'clock, she disappeared on my sight. I don't know where she went. She disappeared for about, bro, she was gone for like almost an hour. Like, she was just not there. So then after about an hour, I finally said, after 30 minutes, I sat down and just watch and see where she's going to come from. 30 minutes later, she comes back into the picture. And she said, oh, I was just working and networking and da-da-da. And I'm like, bro, this is our date night. Whatever, right? Ain't really tripping. So then from there, there's this one particular guy that she's all dancing with, all touchy with and shit. And like, you know, yeah. So the guy comes up to me. He said, hey, is that your girl? And I said, yeah. And he's like, bro, don't do it. He was like, don't be with her, bro. Like, this is not the type of woman you should be with. Of course, I've been optimistic. Captain Saberho. That's where I went wrong. So then he said, bro, you know, he told me something. And he said, you know, whatever. I said, bro, let's fuck it, whatever. So then he continued doing what he doing, bro. And so then she starts, you know, grabbing on him. And they grabbing on each other. And like, she all up on his neck. And, you know, I'm not going to go into super good details because I'm going to get pissed off, but you get the point, you know what I'm saying, in the middle of the dance floor. So from that guy, she started dancing with this group of girls, and then they go from that group of girls, they go to dance with another guy. And then she had on this very small dress, again, date night, and she wore a fucking hooker dress, but she was in a hooker dress, and the guy had his hands all up behind it and up under it, and she was all over him, and just, yeah. So at this point, I'm already pissed off. For those y'all who know me, I know I have a short fuse, bro. I'm not there all the way. So once I saw that, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm sure I'm missing a lot of details from trying to be quick. But once I saw that, y'all, I confirmed in my head what was up. And the last thing I saw was like when she, like, they were basically like neck to neck, and then they turned to be lips to lips. At that point, I looked down because I didn't want to see, and I had to like tell myself for a second to calm down because I know how I get. I grabbed her stuff, I walked it over and took it to her, and I gave it to the girls she was dancing with that was next to her. She didn't even know these girls. I gave them her stuff and I said, y'all make sure she get home, and I left. The crazy part is, you would think that was it. No, that was part 3, goddamn. I had to call my baby mama up here, bro. Part 3. Alright, so boom, I leave, right? Once I leave, I double back. I call her best friend. Like, I met her through a gay best friend. So I call him. I'm like, hey, bro, she out of pocket. I'm leaving her ass up at the club. You need to make sure she get home. Because I still care, you know what I'm saying? And he's like, nah, bro, don't leave my friend. Like, please, da-da-da-da. I'm like, she not getting in my shit. Go home. Mind you, we exchange gifts. All our gifts is in the truck right now. So boom, she started calling me. I answered, what's up? And then here she go, baby, where are you? You left me. You know, that drunk, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. So boom, I circle back, like, okay, let me go get her. Go get her. You know, boom. We start arguing in the parking lot. And like, I'm trying to explain to her, don't do this in the parking lot right here because I'm a black man. This don't look good for me at all. I'm on probation already. You already know the situation with my, you know, case and all of that. Like, don't do this. Did she care? No. So then she proceeds to, you know, she started hitting me and beating. She started hitting me, pulling my shirt, all of this crazy shit. Long story short, she ended up saying some shit at one point when everybody was trying to get us to calm down. She was like, fuck this nigga and his feelings. I politely turned around, grabbed all of her shit, threw that shit at her. And from there, I knew then what it was. But I was fucking stupid, bruh. So at this point, we arguing again. Some way, somehow, I ended up just arguing with her again after I threw all that shit out. And then they put her into another car. Now, I didn't know these people she was with. Now, I'm hurt, but I'm not a sour-ass nigga. So then I called my BM. I'm like, Kayla, I need you to come up here to Stampede right now because it's going down. And you know I'm on probation. That was at 2 o'clock in the morning. Mind you, Kayla is 9 months pregnant at this time, bro. My BM is 9 months pregnant. And she had to come up here to get my girl at the time. So she get in the car with these strangers. I tell her, hey, don't y'all leave. Somebody about to come and get her. I just tell her sister at the time. And boom. So then Kayla ends up arriving on the scene. She waited in the other car. Well, she got back in my car. She started arguing with me and fighting me again. I tell her, Kayla's on the way up here. You might want to chill. Calm that shit down. And I'm on papers. These police officers are right here. Chill out. But she didn't care about that. So she went back in another car. Kayla came. Y'all, when Kayla get there, keep listening to the story. When Kayla get there, the shit dies. Whole new person. I mean, all that shit was checked immediately. So, from there, it still is another shit show later on in the story because now Kayla got her and they had stopped at a gas station and we were arguing and she throwing up. It was just embarrassing, bro. It was embarrassing as fuck. And yeah. So anyways, Kayla get there on scene, everything comes down, they get in a vehicle, boom, we head out. This is going to be a longer video because I'm just going to wrap it up in this. I'm not going to keep doing all these different parts. But, so they drive to a gas station, I pull up on them and I'm telling Kayla like, well, she's throwing up, Kayla's in the bathroom watching her. Our son is in the back and Kayla is pregnant. So then, I'm in there, we just, all sitting around trying to, just let it all die down. And then I'm telling her, like, hey, you need to still ride with me to go to the Airbnb and see what I've done. And she's like, no, get away from me. I don't want to be next to you right now. And I'm like, manipulation? Gaslighting? You're the one who fucked up, not me? Okay, whatever. Cool. Went and cleaned the Airbnb as y'all saw. I did what I had to do. So, Kayla takes her home. She goes, stays the night with Kayla, with my BM. She goes, stays the night over there. And then about 8 o'clock, Kayla goes to work. I go back over. I go to the house so I can go talk to her. This motherfucker wakes up at 8 o'clock. Mind you, she was so drunk and all this and that. Boom. She wakes up. She walks out there. You know what the first thing she says? She thinks she was roofied. I said, dog, I've been with people who've been roofied before. This is not how they act, and they don't wake up. Mind you, we just got drunk at 2 o'clock. It's only 8 o'clock. They don't wake up 6 hours later saying they think they got roofied. That's not how it works. So now we're trying to argue, and she's telling me, oh, my doctor told me this. My friend's dad is a doctor, and they said this. My sister said this. At this point, her sister's even calling me, telling me how I'm a fucked up person for leaving her, and you watched her do that, so this is actually your fault because you sat back and watched while all of this happened and da-da-da-da-da. I heard it all. Mind you, it's only 8 o'clock, so it's like, how did you have time to do all this if you were roofied and drunk? And you don't remember what happened last night? How could you explain to a doctor all of your symptoms and your conditions and what was going on if you're telling me you blacked out and don't remember nothing? So, needless to say, mind y'all, there was a part I told y'all, like there was something said to me that I didn't say here because I'm just not. But it never left my head. And, like, we tried to continue our relationship after that, and it never left. Never left. So, from that moment forward, but I had so much excitement going into that and, like, doing this. I've never done it. Like I've done this, but never on this scale before. Like, to, celebrate for somebody like this and put together what I put together and just, and all that I put into it, man, like I was there, like she had me. But when I tell y'all, like after this day, oh man, my heart, it was just never the same. My heart was never the same. And yeah, it's just what it was. And since then, I feel like I've just been gaslighted and manipulated because the true person was shown to me that night and I tried to look past it and I allowed myself to be gaslighted and manipulated in a way, you know what I'm saying? To where now it's like, bro, I was fucking dumb to begin with. So everything that's happened after that, that was my fault. But because of this situation, bro, I don't think I would ever, like, love again. Or ever be in love again or want to love again. Like, my heart is just hurting. My heart is tired. It ain't recovered from what happened then, and that was a year ago. I still feel that pain like it was yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And now it's just like, dang, I really wish things didn't go the way they did, but unfortunately things do. And I didn't have discernment enough to let go then, and so I dragged this relationship out, and that is exactly what it did to me. It dragged me out and drained me out, and like, till I just couldn't no more. And that's the stage we're at now. Again, I was very brief, and I just gave quick explanations, so I'm sure y'all probably gonna ask a bunch of questions in the comments, and I'll try to answer as much as I can, but this is a story. I just want to add this in, because at this point, it's like, bro, I have a year worth of shit and proof that I can post this shit about and make like a little reality little series and just go through how this shit went after for the year after this shit. Just so y'all can see the fucking proof and manipulation and gaslight and everything. So if y'all want to see that, let me know. Because at this point, I was a fucking joke and I got tricked and the motherfucker tricked me. So we might as well use this shit and put this shit out there for the fucking world to see and let it be a fucking movie. Since I was a clown, goddamn. So boom, I leave.
Oh man, that's a lot to take in. I ain't gonna lie. That's a lot to happen on Valentine's Day night. Like, for one, how you allow your woman to do all of that stuff? Like, to me, you was just playing this role, and you took the role on. Like, she was dead wrong, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, at the end of the day, you gotta have some self-respect. Like, if your woman moving like that on Valentine's Day of all day, like, it's one thing if y'all out in the club that she work in, or she's out working, like, legit, y'all not out for a Valentine's Day. Like, y'all out working and you at the club she work at, and you vibing like that, and yeah, she's working in that case, she's working. But still, even in that sense, working shouldn't mean getting numbers, exchanging information with multiple dudes. That should not be her line of work, dog. Anytime you lose sight of your female for more than 5 minutes in the club setting, and she didn't let you know where she was going, or she didn't ask you, hey, can you walk me over to the bathroom? I gotta use the restroom. Can you wait outside the restroom for me? If she don't do stuff like that, get rid of her. If she disappears on you, if she legit disappears on you in a party setting for multiple minutes at a time, like 5, 10, 20, 10, 15, 20 minutes at a time, and she's like gone, and she's drunk, and you know she drunk, and she drunk and she throwing up, like, oh, I know where she at, I'm helping her through her sickness while she throwing up. If it ain't nothing like that, bro, get rid of her. She is not for you. Cause she hidden, she's somewhere around that party, hiding out, doing something that she ain't got no business doing with somebody she ain't got no business doing it with. Get rid of her. Telling you. Best thing you could do, bro, is see the signs and not ignore them. Don't ignore the red flags. That's the whole point of them being red flags. Don't ignore the red flags. See the signs, see the red flags. And when people show you who they are, believe them. It's the wisest thing you can do. Believe them. Because they're showing you blatantly. Just like she said, F this in his feelings. If you enjoyed the video today, please do me a favor, bro. Like, it really helped with the algorithm. Like, if you liked the video, if you enjoyed the video, like, I don't need whatever. Like the video, comment, subscribe. Please, it helps the algorithm. It helps me out big. I'm just a small YouTuber trying to climb his way up. On the road to 10K, we at 1,000, I believe. I'm gonna put the number up here somewhere. But on the way to 10K, let's go for like a small like goal. Let's get 100 likes this video. Let's just get 100 likes, or yeah, let's get 100 likes, please. So I appreciate everybody for watching the videos. Your boy Only One Smurf, and it's the one with the V, not a U, you know, the real one. All right, holla at y'all. I appreciate y'all for watching. Peace.